The United States of America, a constantly growing nation with over 325 million people. Every day, about 200 million employed citizens and 50 million students rush from home to work, to school, and many other places. In such a rapidly changing society where time means money, business and efficiency will always come first. And so, when there is a quick-moving society filled with millions of people working, learning, living, while still needing to keep up with basic necessities like eating, what is the result? Fast food.
Still in it. Greasy.
Unhealthy food.
It's not really so good for you.
Obesity is an enormous public health challenge for our nation.
Some types of cancers, obesity, heart disease are the kinds of excess food-related diseases that we're seeing more of.
Due to recent research and certain media coverage such as the 2004 film Super Size Me and many other books and movies, widespread awareness has been brought to the negative impacts of fast food. Currently, 1/3 of our nation's adults are obese, and each year other relating health conditions add an average about $178.5 billion to healthcare. Researchers like Dr. Gina Borzakowski have looked further into the negative impacts of fast food companies, such as aggressive marketing.
They're conveying a message about if you use our product, if you buy our product, you're going to have more friends, you're going to be more popular.
Companies like McDonald's include toys and meals designed for children to draw them to their stores. In response to this type of marketing, many people have accused stores for making their children uncultured, unhealthy, and vulnerable to marketing. However, the industry has not faltered one bit. In fact, the fast food industry revenue is estimated to grow at a rate around 2.5% per year. And in just the last 40 years, the industry's revenue in the US grew from $6 billion to nearly $200 billion. The industry has not shown signs of slowing, even with widespread awareness for its negative health impacts. But why is that?
Because of a lack of choice.
And it's fast. It's save the time.
I think people know the risks, but they value their time a little more than the risk.
Both parents working, it just becomes a quick alternative.
People's lives are busier. You know, parents are working. People don't cook as much.
Americans are getting a little more savvy about fast foods not being good for them, but they're still convenient and they're cheap.
Since the 1920s, restaurants like the White Castle have been serving quickly prepared food items, now commonly known as fast food, and were popular in parts of the Midwest. Then in the 1950s, fast food chains such as McDonald's brought the industry to the national and eventually international level. The main components of their business that set them apart from others in the food service industry was that their main focuses were efficiency, convenience, and low cost. The new serving systems, which allowed simple food items like burgers and fries to be served in less than 10 minutes, let many people get on with their busy schedules while still having a filling meal. Not only did these businesses cater towards American values, but they also solved problems for their customers. One of the most notable examples of this is the opening of McDonald's first drive-thru. In Sierra Vista, a city next to Fort Huachuca in Arizona State, soldiers were not allowed to go in public in their uniforms.
So then January 1975, the commander of the base at that time told his soldiers you could no longer go in restaurants in your uniform. So in order for that McDonald's to survive, it's a military town. They depended heavily on the military. They had to open it up to a drive-thru. I mean, I remember working in that booth, but that's what entrepreneurship is. You look and you see a problem and you provide a solution.
Not only does the fast food business reflect American core values in their customer service, they reflected them within their business mindset. Many of the successful fast food chains known today, like the aforementioned McDonald's, started as one restaurant. What brought the industry to the next level is a business model known as franchising.
A franchise business model is a contract between the company, let's say McDonald's for example, and a business person who says that they want to operate 1 or 20 McDonald's restaurants. And the franchisee, which is the individual restaurant operator, has to agree to certain standards and terms with the corporation.
The franchise model is the epitome of American ingenuity So it's very difficult to start a business on your own unless you have some way to generate a lot of money to get into your business. To probably keep it running, you need a way to ensure that the business you're getting into is successful. So what this franchise business model offers you is a little protection and a little resource.
As Ray Kroc, the first person to successfully turn McDonald's into a franchise business, said, "In business for yourself, but not by yourself." The success of the franchising business model in the fast food industry started with McDonald's and then spread to companies like Burger King, Wendy's, and KFC. Through the economy, our health, and our way of living, fast food has and will impact and reflect our society in so many more ways than we can realize. It is something that fits with our nation's values, our daily landscape, and is part of what makes us America.